yeah, if you have the ability, then we really appreciate it if you did those two things.
This matchup sucks for Luigi. Like that's.
I don't know, dude.
I'm gonna open with that. That sucks.
I think that's something we can
Let's talk about it.
I think that like it's not terrible. I think like there's enough times in the past where good Luigis have beaten good Marths, and like Luigi has that ground burst and that kind of thing. Or it's certainly not winning. I don't think it sucks, but there are definitely players that will tell you that it is like 8-2 and unwinnable.
Yeah, in my book, it's a solid 6-4.
Right. I think that's reasonable. Like 6-4, maybe 55-45, but like
no. If anything, I think a little bit more in Marth's favor.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's our difference on it. I just think like when you think of conceptually, as Eddie goes flying across the stage and dies. Conceptually, what Marth is and what Luigi is. When you think of Marth, you think of the wall. When you think of Luigi, you think of just like a guy sliding along the ground. And if you just have those two concepts, then of course, like Luigi cannot get through the wall. But the reality is that Marth can't put up the wall all the time, right? It's usually there, but there are holes, and if Luigi can find the holes, he hits Marth very hard. If he can really get his punishes going.
Right. I think the main problem Luigi has is that wave dashing is such a commitment.
Yeah, that's true.
And
you really have to know when to do it.
His wall does not even come close to Marth's wall, right?
Yeah,
it's unwinnable in that.
He's always going to be the push. There's never any situation where Marth's going to be sitting there going, God, I don't know how to get in on this Luigi. Like, it's just not a thing that comes up.
Luigi's really tricky though, and like you said, there are holes, and also recovery. I think recovering is equally bad for both of these people. Like, I think they kind of mess each other up off stage.
There's a thing like I had been saying this for a while. There was a meme about it recently, but like Luigi moves like a rook. He's either to the side or straight up. And those are kind of the places where you can like abuse him, and recovery is really feeds into that dynamic as well. Because you can either misfire straight to the side or do that.
The tricks, right? Luigi's such a goofball. Right, on paper this is unwinnable for Luigi, but in practice, obviously, it's very different. Very, very different. Luigi's just this unpredictable goofball. No one knows how to DI any of his combos, and that's just how it is, right?
Yeah. Alright, so, okay. Another hit, but definitely some point pressure.
And the juggle, see, this is where it gets extremely bad. Marth still has to respect a little bit, but...
Like, you're probably not going to die, but, you could take like 80. Like, I remember just being in Zane's stream, watching him play Junebug in Marth's Sheik on, like, FD. The Junebug would just take 90 damage. Like, every time he got grabbed, because he'd just get up there and have no defense.
Okay. I mean...
This feels similar.
Koopa's been killing Eddie at, like... These misfires, though. Has been killing Eddie at, like, 200% deadass every time.
That's another thing. It's kind of like Marth Beach, where, like, there aren't really good ways to catch Hancock. There aren't really good ways to catch Luigi.
Spacing remains an issue for Marth in this matchup, right? Like, not only is his ground movement unpredictable, very nice. Speaking of which,
I'm very surprised he died.
But he slides in weird ways that could mess up your sometimes, because Marth's like tipper spacing is like pretty precise.
Sure.
And it's a given on a lot of characters, but Luigi's just like he just misses.
Oh, dude! Look at the
Hang on.
I think he's gonna die.
Amazing!
Wow!
That was really good. Controlled the ground.
Just like won 3 mix-ups in a row and just killed him. Like
broke through the wall. Broke through. He ya'd right through it. But yeah, that's the thing about Marth on the ground, right? You can't swing because Luigi can punish pretty easily. As long as he doesn't shield DI like way away.
Right.
Smash on shield is just like down smash into up tilt, into dare, into whatever you want. Nair is pretty ineffective move in this matchup. Unless you're like using it as a burst option, but even then, Marth's sword. So and that's a main combo starter for Luigi or combo extender. So you kind of have to improvise. Down smash seems to be the way.
Yeah,
you got to commit to a wave dash at least.
Down smash is a really good reset option. I think it's like you create a juggle situation, and one of the things you can do in the juggle situation is try and catch a down smash and reset the juggle. And that's where a lot of Luigi punches come in. When you can't chain this D smash together, you can at least like get some resets and deal the damage that way.
Yeah, resets are definitely a big part of that combo game. That's a very good way of putting it. Boom. Okay.
We go to Dreamland. I'm interested in the logic. I guess like he doesn't want to die off the top, and I understand that, but like we're just talking about like how this is kind of similar to Marth Peach, and that nice edge cancel. But like Marth Peach, sometimes on this stage in particular, Peach will live to 230, and like generally, if you can avoid that, you want to. So I guess it was more valuable for Marth to stay alive as opposed to like Luigi to die in terms of like Koopa's kind of thing.
Exactly. Because yeah, now Eddie's gonna live to 230, right? Like it's almost irrelevant at that point. Except maybe up throw, he needs to work a little harder for.
Yeah.
Here we are again.
I will say I've been surprised by just the lack of like raw hit guards that Koopa has gotten. Like there's one, it took a long time. I don't know if he got any in the first.
He didn't get too many. Eddie also got some fires, so like that's one of the main reasons, and you really can't like do anything about that, right? You can read it.
That's guaranteed.
Oh, that's what he needs to do. He needs to start doing that, catching him high.
Dude, I just called it out. Here we are.
Catching him high. But now he's like, come here and come in the corner. I don't care. I literally don't care. I'll throw you off stage. But yeah, Marth has to be careful.
Oh, dude, no. All right. We are now in don't get force stock mode. Power shield grab.
Okay, yep, survivability, right? On, I don't know, maybe on Battlefield he would have died there. It's possible.
There's a very good chance, and that no debate on that one.
So really
he doesn't
strong.
get force stock. It's good.
Okay. He just jabs hella good. Actually, hella good.
Yeah, it's been really good at like setting up confusion.
Getting...
Oh
boy. Oh boy. Okay. F tilt is really good against Marth. Ooh, double dip. Ooh. Oh, 5.
No.
Oh, this is the first. What is 5? Okay.
So, all right. Fountain of Dreams.
This is weird.
I'm not sure what the reasoning is. That's not because I don't think there is a reasoning. I think there is I think this probably makes sense, but not in a way that I understand. That was very good. That's something you have to know in this matchup is Luigi recovers straight up and he just cannot move. It's almost like there's no resources.
Nice. Good stuffing, good. So it's okay. So I guess the only thing I can think of is that like there's some times where Luigi might get really lucky with platforms and he could just hold the damage. And I think he can get away with more of these attacks as well. That might be a reason.
I'm sure it's kind of niche, but it is the thing everybody remembers, so yeah. I said it!
You know? If you're a Luigi main, you know how to use it.
That's true.
Otherwise, like here, like
oh god, that's so good.
Right? Exactly. The platform was like, Eddie, I see you're hurting right now. I'm gonna give you a nice Luigi combo.
Here, have a Smash 4 combo. How about
it? Could be why.
Ooh,
there we go. F-tilt. You gotta watch out. Oh, Okay.
Ed. Nice lead for Ed.
All right. Mexico. Definitely a missed wave dash down smash. You hate to see it. B. Always gotta respect that. Gotta respect that.
Right.
It's so unpredictable though. Good Luigis are just like, they don't do it for like 3 stocks and then they just take your stock with B combo.
I mean, I think it's a thing that makes sense to say. Like, the better you get, the easier Luigi gets, because you just sort of get more used to the tricks, but it goes the other way, you know. If you watch Luigi players, like...
You never get used to that.
Levels, Green Missile. Green Missile is a universal constant. But, like, there's so many tricks, and the better people are, the more they get used to them, but they still show up, because there are a lot of it Luigi has. Like, I can't tell you how often I've been, like, you know, trying to juggle Luigi, and they will double jump and immediately down me and just fall.
Yeah.
Like, this is so confusing to try and figure out.
I don't know if Abate invented that, but he really loved doing that. That was kind of his... Ooh, that's hack the recovery. Killer stuff. These F-tilts, they're so working. That.
Oh, don't lose, Eddie, please.
Yeah, that. Oh!
Oh, where are you going?
I don't know.
Right.
You don't know.
That was odd. Game 5, right? No, game 4? Yeah, I think it's 2-1 Eddie.
Go to Mexico.
Yeah, 2-1
Making
Eddie.
it happen. So, KoopaTroopa still...
KoopaTroopa still has
have an
final.
answer for F-tilts. What?
Still has final, so I think that might be the next one.
It was just... Okay.
You were saying something like, I thought you were talking about stages. What were you saying pertaining to the player matchup?
What with as far as like stage selection with these 2 players?
Or you were like, Koopa still has to something. And
Yeah, Koopa still has to deal with tilt the corner.
Yeah.
Like he's always finding himself getting clipped by it, and it usually leads to like a pretty bad situation.
Right. So we're gonna go to Pokemon. I mean, FQ platforms, let's try and extend that to this.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, respecting the down B. Here we go.
Nice. All right,
Reacting to the down B.
Trade will get Eddie out, but that's a big 60.
Eddie's like getting
that.
faster than him right now. Oh.
I love the tech call on it. All right, I guess we're just doing center stage juggles then. I think that's the 4th misfire of the set. 1 per game is pretty good.
He needs it. Luigi can't win. Honestly, Koopa should just let him come down.
Probably.
You have to and just react with it, right?
It's like short hop and don't do anything, and then when they're in range, just up there.
Yeah. And watch for the down B, right?
Right.
Oh, you could wave that. Oh!
Ceiling. Nothing too weird.
I was able on Slippi. I played Falcon. I played a Luigi, activated invisible ceiling glitch, and just like dare shined him in place like 3 times in a row. It was so funny. It was so satisfying.
That's crazy.
F tilt. Okay, roll out of the F tilt. I guess. Can't punish. Down tilt again. Here we go. Now, yes. Stop his movement. Though. Yeah.
Oh.
Koopa does not know how to get out of the corner very well against this character.
Yeah, I mean, he's sliding all over the place. It's hard to figure out where to pick your spots sometimes. He's been good about the down smash text, though. I like those.
Definitely very important. Yeah. Oh, okay. That was anyone's game right there.
I mean, yeah, once he missed, I'm like, he might die. Like, there's at least a chance. He didn't. That was my first thought.
Nice. Good bait on that F tilt. He knew it was coming. Quick little short hop to check. Punish with the down air. Koopa's evolving.
Yeah. Oh, he got the
Really
jump.
take those.
Oh, he got the jump. Oh.
At the jump. Okay. Yeah, and because now that Koopa's like trying kind of new things in neutral, he's a little more unsure of himself. Okay, there we go. Even. I think it's anyone's game. Koopa's adapting. He's still doing super well. Getting those F tilts still. So normally Eddie spaced them like under the platform, but in that one he mixed it up and just went in with it. Really unsafe if Marth shielded it, but in that case, Koopa didn't. Now what's he doing? Zelby!
Oh yeah, I got the catch. Yeah. He almost made it.
Wow, that's so like meatball to ledge right there. Sorry, his fireball to ledge right there. My friends call it meatball. Meatball to ledge is really hard to deal with. Like I see a lot of people just respect it and back off, but
it's a bit.
People just roll.
Okay. That was really good, and we're at last stock in game 4.
Yeah, in the corner. Ooh, punish dare.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, Koopa kind of moved a little bit.
Makes it out. What's his punish?
Let's grab. That's a ooh, spot dodge down smash.
Yeah. And oh
no! That's not over yet. Oh, it might be over.
There's so much.
Still, Slippi your demise. Okay.
So many almost. Someone's got to clean it.
Oh, this is
necessary.
Oh,
He's dead anyway.
God.